Hi, this is Sharon with Connecting the Dots, and I wanted to share with everyone what I was talking about when I was talking about OAHSPE the other day, that the science was different, and how I think it might have to do something with all of the, the grand solar minimum and pole shift, and it does. In this book, it talks about that, and I want to clarify something before I get into this. When I got this book, I was researching comparative religions and stuff like that. So and I've read Earth and People and Worlds and Collisions before in the past. And you just put stuff out of your mind after a while because you really don't ever think it's going to happen in your lifetime. And, when I was taking all my weather photos and stuff, I'm watching everybody's, channels and stuff, and GSM and Adept 2030, and there's a whole lot, and I'm tired and I can't think of everybody right now, but I did mention that the science in this book was different, and it may mean nothing, but I thought it might help if people are trying to figure out the science, and I am not a scientist, but, some things just are a red flag in my mind. So anyway, I'm going to read a little portion of this, and this has to do with the gravitational attraction and that kind of thing, because it says down here. I'm just going to go straight to that. And while I'm reading that, I'm going to show this a picture of. Gosh, I hope this is going to be okay. A picture of that. It's one of the plates that's in this book. Anyway, it says, wherein mortals have been erroneously in regard to two powers which do not exist as they have been heretofore set forth. These are the attraction of gravitation in the earth and North Pole magnetism in the earth. The positive force of the vortex is therefore from the external toward the internal, and the negative force of the vortex is toward the poles, and in the ascendant toward the pole external from the sun center. And it says something else in here too that's different. I never heard it before. This is the book of Cosmogony and Prophecy. It says the same principles apply to all stars, suns, planets, and moons, differing in manifestation on account of size, motion, density, and relative place. The earth floateth in the midst of a vortex, the outer extremity of which is somewhat beyond the moon. The vortex is globular, corresponding to the form of the earth, with slight differences, which will be pointed out hereafter. Vortices are not all closed at the ends, some are open at both ends. The vortice turneth the earth on its axis with its own axial motion. Consequently, the outer part of the vortex hath greater velocity than the earth's surface, which hath an axial motion of 1,000 miles an hour. The moon hath a vortex surrounding it also, which hath a rotation axially once a month, but being an open vortex, turneth not the moon. All vortices do not lay in contact with the planet, in which case it is called a dead planet. The semi-diameter of the moon's vortex is 10 times the moon's diameter, and the semi-diameter of the earth's vortex 30 times the earth's diameter, with variations which will be explained hereafter. The outer rim, 42,000 miles broad, of the moon's vortex hath a revolution axially with the earth once a month. The swiftest part of the earth's vortex is therefore about 3,000 miles this side of the What? Oh, the orbit of the moon. My eyes are so tired. From the swiftest part of the Earth's vortices, its force is towards the Earth's center. And if there were no Earth here at present, the vortices would make one presently. Things fall not to the earth because of the magnetism therein, save as hereinafter mentioned, but they are driven toward the center of the vortex by the power of the vortex. The greater diameter of the vortex is east and west. It's east and west, so lesser diameter north and south, with an inclination and oscillation relatively like the north. Or like the earth. I can't say. Anyway, it's different. If anybody's interested, if this makes sense, if y'all think it's all BS, just, you know, like or don't like, and leave me a comment so I know if this information is helpful at all, if I should research it any further. And it does have some very interesting things in here. I wanted to show that one in the beginning of the book. And this is the guy, Dr. John Blue Newbro. It was some kind of automatic writing or something, if I remember correctly. And I was reading in here. It's got some really interesting education. It also talks about what to do in during this time in here too. I was reading a little bit last night. Oh, what is it? Oh well, I forgot what it was. I'm gonna go to bed now, or drink some coffee or something. Anyway, let me know if that helps. I wanted to get this out before I forgot it. You know, I was writing my notes and stuff. Anyway, good night, guys, or good morning. Have a wonderful day. Happy holidays, and see you later. Bye.